All right, so I'm here with Jason Medi. Your career has been coming along nice and steadily. Jason, talk to us. How you been?
Hi, Aiden. Thanks for having me again. Yeah, man, I've been good. Been keeping well, just staying active, training every day as usual. Yeah, man, I've been great.
What's happening? What's your latest moves that you've been making? We obviously in the Apex gym here today. I've been seeing on social media you've been getting in some work at the WBC gym. Maybe you've been getting in some work here at the Apex gym.
Yeah, so I met Hisham in person for the first time about 4 months ago at Brian Mitchell. He brought his boy Leo for sparring, and then we put in some work, and he gave me pads after the sparring, and he just liked me and he invited me here at the Apex. So we started working from there, and like twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, he'll give me some pad work and some sparring here as well with some good guys, including his boy Leo. And yeah, I signed with the WBC 3 weeks ago. Yeah, so I'm full-time now at WBC on a short contract. So yeah, that's how it's been. So I'll be fighting soon. Yeah.
Right, and the last time I did an interview with you, you were sat in the corner gym, and you know that was your team. Tell me what created the change?
Yeah, so you know, at some point you need to make moves in your career. You know, corner gym is a good gym. I'll never talk bad on them or whatever, but yeah, I had to make bigger moves. And yeah, I was just trying to figure out which promotion, which gym would actually get me to where I want to be. And we made a few approaches to a few gyms, including Colin Nathan, Golden Gloves, and obviously the WBC, because they have a good relationship with the WBC and they've got good connections. So yeah, we were more satisfied and happier with the offer they offered us. So we decided to, when I say we, I mean me and Bradley Goldblatt, who still manages me. So they're kind of like working together, Bradley and the WBC, to manage me and get me good fights, bigger fight, title fights. So yeah, that's why I had to just, you know, make a bigger move in moving gyms. And yeah.
Let's get into that. You said make moves, you know, obviously create opportunities for you. What is the next opportunity, and what's sort of the plan that you and the WBC have?
Okay, so the plans are to get me into the WBC rankings, and the way to get to that is ABU. So we've made a few offers to guys, but hey man, it's kind of hard to get opponents. Nobody wants to fight, you know. I've had like 4 or 5 guys that don't want to take a fight. They're just turning down fights. They're not ready to fight, but yeah, so we're just trying to get an ABU fight, which might happen on the 19th of October. So I'm on the ball. We're just waiting for an opponent. Otherwise, I don't know what they'll do from there, but I trust them. They're my managers, so I just have to keep believing and keep putting in the work.
In your weight division, you've obviously been stepping it up, stopping a lot of guys lately. In the beginning of your career, you guts it out to a lot of points decisions. What's been the change in your career physically for you?
Yeah, so in the beginning it wasn't so great because I was working and I wasn't training as hard. So I had to sacrifice a lot, including my job, including moving away from my family and getting a place closer to the gym so I can train more often. Yeah, so I think that has helped me a lot. As much as I lost a lot, but it also benefited me a lot when it comes to my career, you know, because the change is visible. I've been undefeated since I made those decisions, and yeah, when it comes to my physical being, I think I've been a much better fighter now than I was before in the beginning of my career. So yeah, that's basically it.
I wanted to ask, what do you think the reason is that, because we have in South Africa, we have 2 good super middleweights, yourself, Asamakli Wellem. Why haven't you guys stepped in the ring for a second time, considering how close the first one was?
You know, if you ask me, I'd say it's just being on Morphe, you know. First fight, I got the fight on 10 days notice. I had about 9 days to cut 10 kgs. I was working, training twice a week. So I didn't put in the work, but I'm not making excuses. We fought 6 rounds in his backyard, and I became a different man after that. I made different decisions and tough decisions, but I don't know why he's denying me the opportunity to fight again. So I just hope one day he grows some balls and steps into the ring and maybe we fight again. So yeah, that's basically, he's the one holding us back from fighting. I'm ready. I've been ready for Wellem, and I understood why he didn't want to fight me earlier. I had nothing to offer him, but now I feel like it's going to be a fair fight. You know, we're both young, we're both champions. He's a WBF champion, I'm a WBF champion. We can put the belts aside and fight the 10 round or whatever belt any promotion has to offer us to fight. You know, I feel like we'll make a good fight, but he doesn't want to take the fight.
You spoke about the WBC rankings. Are you open to the other sanctioning bodies? I'm talking about the world sanctioning bodies. Obviously, ABU is the direct result, but have you had discussions? I know you're with the WBC, but have you had discussions or maybe some of the other sanctioning bodies?
Sure, yes. Like I was supposed to fight on the 28th of September in Germany for I think WBO Global, but the fight didn't materialize. So I'm open to whatever title, you know. Every title leads to something, you know. So if IBF comes or WBO, WBA, whichever title comes my way, I'm gonna take it. I'll never turn down a title fight, you know. Well, our main focus now is the WBC rankings, but if a good fight comes, why not?
Typically with the ABU title that we see, I mean, Lucky Monyabane was probably one of the only guys in recent times to actually get a defense of the ABU title. If you win it and if you go on and get the belts, do you want to try do what he did and, you know, get a few defenses of the belt first, or do you want to look at maybe international waters?
Yeah, you know, if I can defend it, I will. It's not my main focus. My main focus is to run through the division, you know, till I get maybe in the next year or two, maybe find myself in the top 20, top 10 in the world. Nothing is impossible, you know. I always like to talk things to existence, but it all takes a fighter to get me there. But if these guys don't want to fight, unfortunately, I can't find myself there, you know. So I just need these guys to start giving me a chance, you know, to start taking fights. We help each other get better and get somewhere with our careers. So if it's a title defense, good. If it's more better fights, then I'll just move from there.
Right, and you were getting in a lot of sparring work at the Durant's gym, particularly around the time even Gabu was here, and a couple of the other guys were around. Aaron Mutseba as well, I'm sure. What's your sparring going to be looking like for this fight?
Yeah, I'm still there. So I made it clear to my new promotions that whatever changes can change, but my sparring schedule with Durant, I'm definitely not messing that up, because it's been the best sparring I've had in my whole career. I've sparred a lot of guys, over 10, 15 guys, bigger guys, champions, and I've never had solid sparring like the one I get at Durant, you know, sparring Eve, 10, 12 4-minute rounds, sparring Tesa, Brandon Tesa, sparring Akani Puzi. You know, these guys have got a reputation in this country, and so I'm still there. I think I'll be going there again tomorrow for sparring, so because Brandon's also fighting in October, so we all just helping each other. Akani as well, so I'll be going there for sparring as usual. Nothing changes when it comes to my sparring.
All right, and then if you could just give us a recap of the date that you propose to fight, and you know, you don't have an opponent yet, but what's on the line?
Yeah, so it's on the 19th of October in Alex Stadium, Alexander Stadium. So that's where the fight will take place. Hopefully I get to fight, you know. If they do get an opponent, that's good. If not, then unfortunately there's nothing I can do, and then I won't be able to fight. But yeah, that's where the fight is happening here in Joburg at Alex.
Right, fantastic. And then, Jason, do you have anything else that you want to, you know, say to the South African boxing public?
Yeah, I just need to just tell these boxers to stop. You know, some boxers have dreams, and unfortunately you have to kill one's dream to make yours come true. So they just need to step up and fight. You know, There's no time to cherry pick now. We still, most of the guys, upcoming guys, they want to start cherry picking now. We're still young. It's too early for that. So we just need to start fighting each other and help each other improve, help each other get better. You know, yeah.
Fantastic. And then just lastly, any thank yous, any shout outs?
Shout out to my friend, my coach, Hisham Mayet. You know, he's been a friend, he's been a coach. He's a very nice guy, very lovable. You just can't hate Hisham, man. And thank you to my managers, Brad Norman and Bradley Goldblatt. Thank you to the WBC for giving me a chance, and thanks to my sponsors. Thank you to you, SA Boxing Talk, for always making time for us, the boxers. Yeah, and thank you to Coach Damien, the Durant's camp, for always helping me for the past 4 or 5 fights. They've always helped me out with the sparring. So I really, really appreciate you guys. The fans, they come out to support. They show me love on social media. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.